Why do women lose interest in relationships or marriages? Stick around. We're going to bet iron on it.
I just wanna tell you how I feel. I just wanna keep
Guys, it's normally around that 7 to 10 year mark in relationships. That's when you start to have problems. It's normally around that 7 to 10 year mark. To see the new car smell done wore off. Y'all done got used to smelling each other's farts. The arguments that start to escalate, or y'all tend to have more silence when it comes to arguments and stuff like that. Then infidelity might start creeping in on your part or her part. But let me tell you something. It don't matter, guys, if you've been in a relationship for 10, 20 years. It's certain things that will cause a woman to start to lose interest in you. And number one thing is that you start to let yourself go mentally, physically, and emotionally. You might can let yourself go a little bit physically, but if you start letting yourself go emotionally, then and you start getting in her space, then it's over, guys. It's over. She's going to start to lose interest. Because always remember this. Always remember, women are always looking for a better option. Now, consciously, she might not be, but subconsciously, she is. And I'm going to tell you, if she run across a better option than you, she's going to take that better options. She's going to take it. Now, there's certain times where she'll go out and cheat just to feel good for the moment. But if she finds a better option, guys, she will leave you. And it doesn't matter if you pay all the bills, if you have the children, she will think her way out of that situation. That's just how it is. It don't matter if you've been married for 25, 30 years. That will happen. See, that's why guys end up depressed. They end up in a hole that they can't seem to dig themselves out of, because they normally it catches them off guard. It catches them off guard. So you've been married to the woman for many years, 10, 15, 20 years, and you don't think she's going to ever leave you. You don't think she would ever, and you thinking logically. You thinking everything lines up. Well, I pay this, I do this, I'm the kid's father, but that shit don't matter, guys. Don't never think like that when you're dealing with a woman. Because let me tell you something. Things that make sense to you don't make no sense to no woman. And you ain't gonna figure out why it makes sense to them. It just, that's how they're going to do, because whatever makes them feel good, that's what they're going to do. See, a woman don't love you. She only loves how you make her feel. Always remember that, guys. Always remember that a woman only loves the way you make her feel. The only man she gonna really ever love is going to be her son. That's it. That's it. If you go to jail for 10 years, your pictures are coming out of her phone. Your pictures are coming off the wall. If her son goes to jail for 10 years, she's going to keep her son's pictures on the wall, and she's going to keep her son's pictures in her phone. There's nothing you can do about that. So you always got to keep that in mind. She don't love you. She only loves how you making her feel. And women like to feel good all the time. Or they like to have the idea that they're going to feel good at a certain time. Now, I'll say it like this. If a woman walking around being happy all the time, feeling good, that doesn't work as a human being. You can't stay in one state of emotion all the time, because eventually it's just like anything else. If you drink Coke a lot, or you drink alcohol a lot, then you're going to need more of it to make yourself feel good. And you need more and more and more and more. It don't become good to you until you can't have it sometimes. And then you anticipate how it's going to feel when you're actually being rewarded with whatever it is that you want to indulge in. That's what makes it feel good. So it's the anticipation. So, women like to feel that anticipation that, I'm down today, but I know I'm going to feel good. Why do you think they're always all over the place? They're always taking trips. They're always out at the restaurant. They're always moving all around and about. Why? Because they like to feel good all the time, guys. All the time. And that's why I always tell you this. Well, this is another thing that will cause her to lose interest, is that you give her everything she wants. Every time she asks for something, you give it to her. Even though she kick and scream, you still give it to her. Guys, you can never do that, because one thing about a woman, and I will explain this to you, the more you give a woman, the more she thinks she will deserve. She ain't going to appreciate what you're giving her. She just going to think that she deserves it anyway. There's no such thing as happy life, happy wife. No, there's no such thing as that. And even if it is, even if you want to put it into that context as that you're going to make her happy, but you won't make her happy by giving her every time she asks for something, or every time she asks you to do something or whatnot, you always giving into her, making and thinking you want to be non-confrontational. If I give her what she won't bother me, and I can just be at peace. No, it ain't gonna work like that. Because no matter what you do, she's always gonna start some shit some kind of way. She's always gonna start some shit some kind of way, guys. So there's no use in giving her everything she wants. And a lot of times, to be honest with you, she don't want you to give her everything she wants. She don't want you to do everything she wants. She wants to see if you're going to stand up to her. So that's another one of her tests right there. But it will cause a woman to lose interest in your ass real quick. Real quick. Giving her everything she wants. That will cause her. Not being ambitious is another thing that will cause her to lose interest. Just as going home, going to work, coming home, plop your ass down on the couch, getting up, going to work, coming home, plop your ass on, that will cause her to lose interest, guys. Because she feels like, hey, I don't won the Super Bowl. There's nothing else. There's nothing else exciting in my life. Even though you're paying all the bills, you're taking care of her, you're making sure the kids and everything is taken care of. Look, she don't have nothing to be excited about anymore. She don't have, and women love excitement. They love chasing excitement. Now, it doesn't have to be over the top excitement, but it can be exciting too. It can be subtle things that makes her look forward to something, anticipating something that's good gonna happen, that's good to look forward to. Women love that. They love that. So if you don't have, you gotta always have some goals in mind. And when you have your goals and you're working towards your goals, or you working on, or you're doing something with yourself, then it gives her a chance, number one, to miss you. And it gives her a chance to see that, hey, maybe this something this might turn out to be something. Because women always love to take the trip along with you. Now, if your ass fall, then they don't want to be there when you fall and try to help you get back up. No, they'll just go try to find somebody else, hit the reset button. That's all gonna happen with that. But just remember, if you don't have shit going on for yourself, then guess what? She ain't gonna be around there very long. She's not going to be around there very long. And we already know infidelity, abuse, all that old bullshit. Of course, they eventually going to lose interest in you. Sometimes it'll keep a woman around for a period of time, because some women think that because you abuse them, then you love them, which is, ass backwards. But that's just how it is. But we all know that women eventually will leave you because of those things. But I'm just talking about things as if you might not know what you're doing that's causing her to leave. And you thinking you're doing the right thing. Man, I just work, I go home, I make sure everything is taken care of, I sit there, spend time. No, dude, let me tell you something. She gonna whine about you spending time with her. She gonna whine about that. But look here, get up on the woman, see how quick she get rid of you. Get up on the woman, start hanging out with her all the time, see how quick she get rid of you. That's just how it go, guys. So just keep those things in mind, guys. Those are the things, or some of the things, that will cause a woman to lose interest. And until next time, fam, peace.